Hello, and welcome to the Daily Life Uncut. Well, today is April 3rd, um, and this last night we lost yet another family member. Um, this time we lost my Uncle Clinton. He was 56, I think, when he died. Um, he was pronounced dead at 10:15 p.m. All we know of is right now is that his heart had exploded. I don't know if that was during trying to save him or if it was something that happened prior to and they just made it worse at the hospital. I don't know. But, I gotta say, he's probably in a better place now because, I gotta share one thing with you guys. I got married this last year, May 3rd, 2014. Um, and that was one of the happiest days of my life. Everything went smoothly, the whole thing, amazing. Um, but the kicker here is that before every great day or wedding day, you always have to have a bachelor party or have to have a bachelorette party or something of that nature. Well, we did just that. We had our bachelor party the night before. Well, first of all, it was our rehearsal dinner, and right after that, we went ahead and, shortly after that, my uncle's like, "Hey, we gotta go somewhere real quick," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "No, we gotta go somewhere real quick. I'm gonna just take you out real quick. It'll take maybe half hour tops. And you could get home and get some sleep and then get ready for the morning. Because our wedding was at like 11 o'clock in the morning, so we had to get some sleep. Plus, I was driving out to my friend Tommy's house, which you all know I've talked about in different videos. Um, we were going out to his house to sleep over because there was a lot of us men that we all needed to make sure we were there for in the morning. And there was no point of running from place to place to place in the morning picking up people. So we thought it was best to just go to one location, and the girls are at my house, so we went ahead and went over to his house. So with that said, he didn't tell us where we were going, so we had two cars. I wasn't allowed to drive, but yet they used my car in one, and then so a lot of people piled up in cars, and we went out to a strip club, and like I said, I was completely caught off guard. It's the first and only strip club I've been to, because I'm just not the type of person that could just go and just look at women, try to please and impress people. It's just not my scene. I'm not comfortable with that too much. But, I'll never forget the moment where he's just like, look, he's like, everything tonight is on me. He's like, if you bring out your wallet one time, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was like, okay, all right, I won't do nothing. I was like, so we went ahead and we went into the strip club, and left and right, he was handing me dollar bills, and he was just like, put that in her string, put that in her string. She deserves it. Give her another one. Yeah, look at that butt. Give her another one. I mean, it was a constant thing. It was so funny. My friends there were just amazing. I mean, we did have a lot of fun. Even my friend Tommy went, and he had a lot of fun. It did take a couple times where he had to step out because it was hurting his head, to be in there constantly with the loud thump of the music, which also at the same time really kind of depressed me because, that was our thing. We always sat there and listened to loud music. And to not be able to know that he can't or couldn't do that anymore at that point was a little upsetting. So that kind of loosened my night up. I also didn't find out that, he decided to put me up on stage and paid, I think it was like $100 or something like that. Put me up on stage and they danced with me the whole, like, for like a whole song. It was weird. There was like 4 girls dancing there, and I'm just standing there like, all right. I was just like, and they tried to take my belt off. It was so funny. They tried to take my belt off, and then right as that goes to happen, I wear belts for a purpose. When you wear a belt, you're supposed to wear a belt for it to be tight. They're trying to make your pants tight, you know, because nobody wants to see your butt or your underwear. This is like, I don't care what day of the week it is on your underwear, don't show it. Simple as that. So I wear my belt to keep my pants up. And they were trying to take it off, and they couldn't, because that's what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to be taken off unless you actually need to actually take it off. So it took a second for one of the girls to do it, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and help you. She's like, if you touch it, I'm gonna hit you. And I was like, okay, I'm sorry, not gonna touch it. You know, throughout the whole night, like I said, you know, he was buying beers for everybody. He was buying drinks. I mean, I didn't spend a dime that night. And he was so happy to finally be able to do something for somebody else after so many years of not being able to do for others. He was, you know, he was such a humble person. Whether he decided to live in the confinement of society or whether he wanted to go ahead and, you know, live under those rules, regardless of that, he was always a humble person. I mean, you could ask him for anything and he would get it. I mean, shoot, just last week he bought my nephew a bag of Oreos because somebody else ate it on him. You know, he's done things for this family that nobody else could. He's protected them and he's helped be with them, and I don't think I personally have ever had any negative encounter with him. And I'm gonna miss him. Simple as that. I'm gonna miss him. We don't know exactly when the service is or if we're gonna have a service, because you know, with being homeless as a choice, it's hard to get some type of money to pay for a funeral. So we don't know if he's going to be able to be cremated or if he's going to be able to be having a proper service at a funeral. That is yet to be determined. But there's nothing else to say about that. So this will end to today's video. This is the Daily Life Uncut. And as always, it's my journey.